bicycles are there in Amsterdam?
The official statistics are 600,000 for 750,000 people. But that's a very low estimate because lately they figured that every person here has about 1.8 bikes on average. So if you do the math, you know we'll be closer to 1 million than 600,000. Yeah.
Mark, how many bicycles do you have?
Right now I have two. I have a folding bike that I never use, a Strida, and this sturdy beast. It's my work cycles, freight. Traditional, well, basically a new generation of traditional Dutch transport bikes, and it's perfect.
So Mark, tell me where you can and cannot ride in Amsterdam.
You can't ride everywhere.
You can ride everywhere?
Why wouldn't you? No, absolutely serious. You can ride everywhere. It's just not in pedestrian areas, and there are only a few areas in this downtown Amsterdam where you really have to get off your bike. Those are in designated pedestrian areas, which is all shopping and stuff. You don't even want to ride your bike there, so you know. I'll say that 95% of Amsterdam Center and anywhere else, you can just ride everywhere.
Tell me about motorbikes.
The mopeds, the scooters.
Yeah.
That's a big issue right now at the moment.
It looks like one to me.
Yeah, it's the thing is, it has quite some history, but it started out as the law was made that mopeds, as in scooters,
Yeah.
they like a decade ago they allowed, no, 15 years ago they allowed by law sort of like, yeah, scooters, 25-kilometer-an-hour scooters back on the bike path. But those were like bicycles with a little engine on it. So these manufacturers saw a keen market and made real scooters just limited to 25, but anybody can just get that limiter off and they go like that, but you don't need to wear a helmet, so it's very popular. There was recently a petition online and the Cyclist Union started a campaign to raise awareness about the dangers of the mopeds on the bike path, and it's now in the House of Parliament. It's going to be probably the law is going to be enacted, and in April they have to be off the bike path again. So we're doing something about it because it's becoming very dangerous. That's a grown man, you know, and he's not limited to 25. Let me tell you that. It's actually a very well-lit street.
Sure is.
Here, bicycle is number one. It is. We're protected by law. Not that we've become arrogant or anything. No. The car is secondary here. And they know it. They, like in the street like this, no way in hell that they can overtake you, you know, push you aside. And you have to remember, so many people cycle here, is that car drivers are also what you would call cyclists.
Yeah.
We call them people on bikes, but because it's that normal. But anyway, that's basically the case. And how we've come there, everybody thinks we've been doing this for 120 years. No. Cycling rates dropped 70% between 1950 and 1975 because of the rise of the car. And the people on bikes were pushed away. And halfway to the 70s, a few people stood up and said no more, and changed their ways. Watch out behind you. There's always somebody to the right of you, to the left of you, to the back of you, and in front of you. You always have to reconcile with the fact there's always somebody who's going to pass you.